Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to another squad builder video on the channel, and today I am bringing you the best possible 1 million coin team that is on the game at this moment in time. So the formation I have chose is 4-5-1, however I do change the formation in game to 4-1-2-1-2 in brackets 2. So kicking things off in between the sticks, we have actually got the 90 rated Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Now in my opinion, I actually think this guy is the best goalkeeper on the game. I think he's better than the likes of De Gea, Neuer, Oblak. I would say this guy is the best. He really does have no weakness, got great reflexes, really good handling, diving, kicking, positioning. He really has got everything, and I didn't really have any issues with this guy using him in the weekend league, and yeah, he did a fantastic job for me, so I would definitely recommend using that guy. So moving on to the right back position, we have got the 82 rated Semedo, and I really like this guy. I think he's such an overpowered right back. Of course, 92 pace is a really nice stat. He's very solid defensively as well. Having that medium to high work rate, I think really does benefit this guy, and yeah, he did a really good job for me in game. So we are moving on to the right centre back position. We have actually got the 85 rated Longley, and I do like this guy. I think he did a really good job for me in the weekend league. I just think he's the complete centre back. 75 pace, 86 defending, 80 physicality. Really nice stats, and yeah, he did a very good job for me in game. So alongside him, we have actually got an 81 rated centre back called Militiao. Now, you might be surprised to see me use an 81 rated player in a 1 million coin team, but I think this guy is so good that you don't really need a better rating than an 81. When he's got stats like that, he plays so well in game, and I would probably go as far to say this guy might be the most overpowered centre back that has ever been on FIFA. For his rating, he plays so well, and yeah, he was terrific. Couldn't recommend using him enough, really. He did a great job. So we are moving on to the left back position. We have actually got Ferland Mendy, and I was really impressed with this guy. I've used him a few times previously on FIFA 20, but to play over 30 games with this guy, I really got a good feel for him, and yeah, he's such a great left back. 89 pace, 81 physicality, really solid defensively, 5-star weak foot, which is a nice little bonus as well. So yeah, this guy did a really good job for me. He actually got a goal and 2 assists in the 31 games as well. So yeah, very nice return. So we're moving on to the central midfield position. We have actually got the 85 rated Frankie de Jong. Now this guy was playing as the left central midfielder in this team, and I thought he did a great job for me. He got 1 goal, which you don't really expect goals from de Jong. He's only got 64 shooting, which I would say his only weakness really is his lack of goals that he'll get for you. But he did actually get 12 assists, which I think is pretty good for my left central midfield player, and I think he's a really good player to have. He's got great energy in game, technically on the ball as well. This guy's superb, got really good dribbling, very good passing as well. So yeah, I would recommend you guys getting de Jong in the team. So we are moving on to the left cam position. We have actually got the 84 rated Gini Wijnaldum. This guy is probably one of the most popular cards that I've used on FIFA 20. He's just such a great box-to-box midfielder. Now he was playing as the right central midfielder in this team, and he got a return of 6 goals and 3 assists in 31 matches. So yeah, nice return from Wijnaldum. Yeah, he's just such a great box-to-box midfielder, such a reliable player. So we are moving on to the right cam position, and we have got the 85 rated Fabinho. This guy is my go-to guy for a defensive midfielder in FUT Champions. He's just so good. He's really good at cutting the passing lanes, winning the ball back. He's pretty decent on the ball as well. So yeah, this guy is such a vital player to this team, and yeah, he did a great job for me, as he always does. So we are moving on to the right midfield position now, and we have got the 90 rated Mohamed Salah. Now he was playing as the left striker in this team for me, and he got a return of 23 goals and 18 assists in 31 matches. So I think that's a pretty good return, but it's nothing sensational. I have used him in previous FUT Champs teams, and he's got a return of a goal a game basically. He's slightly under that this time, but still a terrific player. Such a deadly finisher on that left foot of his, and of course he's got the pace and the dribbling to go with it. So yeah, if you guys haven't already tried out Salah, definitely do that. So in the left midfield position, we have got the 91 rated Eden Hazard. Now, I was using Hazard as the cam in this team, and I think cam is actually Hazard's best position on this game. His dribbling, it's just so good in game. He's got that electric pace, which is so useful, bursting through the middle, and he's got the end product to back it up. He's got the shooting, and he's got the passing. 24 goals he got for me and 13 assists, so a really good return. And yeah, couldn't recommend using Hazard enough. This guy is really good in game. So we are now moving on to the striker position. We have actually got the 88 rated Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Now, Aubameyang got a return of 16 goals and 13 assists in 31 matches, and I think that's a decent return, but I don't think he's anything too special. I think you guys will probably know what you're going to get with Aubameyang. Of course, he's lightning quick. He is a good finisher, but I think he has got a few weaknesses to his game. The dribbling isn't the best. His passing's pretty average, and he's not the strongest physically, so he has got a few weaknesses to his game. But in his defence, I did quite often sub him off around the 60-minute mark for either Player of the Month Vardy or my FUT Champions Ben Yedder, so he didn't really complete the full 90 minutes too often. But yeah, it's up to you guys if you want to build your team around Aubameyang. There are quite a few good options. You could maybe go with someone like Sergio Aguero if you did prefer, but yeah, it's up to you guys. You could go with Aubameyang, could go with Aguero. There's a few options out there for you. So as you can see there, every player is on 10 chemistry, of course. So as I did mention before, I did change the formation in game to 4-1-2-1-2 with the central midfielders, and I'm sure most of you guys will know by now, this is by far my favourite formation on this game. It really does play so well. So in game, this is what I would do. I would have Salah and Aubameyang up front like that, and then Fabinho would be the CDM with Wijnaldum right central midfield, and then Frankie de Jong left central midfield with Eden Hazard as the cam. So we are moving on to custom tactics with this team, and these custom tactics really are so important for this system in this 4-1-2-1-2 formation. I think these custom tactics suit this team so well, so I would definitely recommend you guys trying out these tactics. If you are maybe struggling in FUT Champs, you want to try something a bit different, these are the custom tactics I would recommend going with. You could maybe change the defensive style from pressure onto heavy touch to drop back. I sometimes did that in game if I was winning by 1 or 2 goals and I wanted to play slightly more defensive, but to start the games I normally do go with the pressure on heavy touch. So we are moving on to the play instructions. Now I do like to leave both the strikers just as it is already. Of course you could tell both strikers to get in behind. They are going to do that anyways though, so that's why I don't really tell them to do that. So for Eden Hazard, I would tell him to get into the box cross and to free roam. For both De Jong and Wijnaldum, I'll just leave it as it is already, as balanced on everything. And then for Fabinho, I would tell him to cut the passing lane, stay back while attacking, and to cover the centre. And I do like to tell both the fullbacks to stay back while attacking. I do think that's quite important. So yeah, those are the play instructions for this 1 million coin team. So we are moving on to my highlights using this team in FUT Champions, and I did actually manage to finish Elite 2 with this team. It was actually my best ever return that I've ever had on FUT Champions, so I was absolutely buzzing about that. Now it wasn't all plain sailing for me in FUT Champions. At one stage I was actually at 12 wins from 17 games, so it was looking a bit shaky if I was even going to get Elite, because I had to win 11 games from 13. So it wasn't really looking too likely that I was even going to be able to get Elite with this team at one stage, because I did actually lose 3 penalty shootouts in a row, believe it or not. But I actually managed to win 13 out of 13 of my last 13 games, so I managed to finish Elite 2 somehow. So yeah, I was absolutely buzzing about that. Now, as always, you guys, you will be able to rate this team out of 5 and let me know what you thought of it. As always, feel free to put more squad builder suggestions that you want me to make in the comments below. But yeah, I think that will just be about it from me for today. So don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But yeah, I will catch you in the next video.